For the patience there, gamers. I do apologize for that quick break. I was checking the phone, had a bunch of people like the tweet that I was streaming over on Twitch tonight. I think a couple of them are like they do art for streamers, which I've had that happen before, which is fine to follow them because at some point I do plan on I do want to commission stuff. It's just I don't have the money right now. What with, a job and having to pay car taxes and all that kind of crap. I did see those leaks, Reborn. Very interesting. I'm not 100% sold on what I've seen, though. I don't think it looks all that great right now. But again, that could be early build stuff. Who knows? Who knows? I'd much prefer a Morrowind remake, but there are plenty of mods you can get for Morrowind these days to make it look a lot better. Also, shout out to the new subscribers over on YouTube. We had one yesterday, and we got another one today. So we're at 242 on YouTube, and we're up to 15 over here. I'm going to just see how this Vijayanagar game goes. I just want to test it. I've not really played as the Hindu guys too much. In India, I've only really played as Bengal, where I got the Bengal Tiger achievement. And I formed Hindustan, and then I played Mughals a long time ago. And they've completely redone estates and stuff after that. I might do, if I do decide to do this and, really commit to it, this might be the one I do, maybe, the one where you can, colonize Britain as India. We'll see. Vijayanagar, the City of Victory, is an apt name for India's most triumphant Hindu nation. Vijayanagar has emerged from the crumbling Hoysala Empire as its efforts to resist repeated invasions from the Muslim Delhi Sultanate began to fail. Determined to drive back the invaders, the rising Sangama dynasty rallied an army and united much of southern India against their common enemy. Though the Delhi Sultanate was ousted from the south a century ago, Vijayanagar has not seen the end of its struggle against Islamic conquerors. In 1347, the Bahmani Sultanate won its independence from Delhi and has since become a power in its own right. The rivalry and warfare between Bahmanis and Vijayanagar has thus far been inconclusive. Territory has changed hands, tribute has been demanded and refused, yet each kingdom remains steadfast in their determination to thwart the other. Besides its northern rival, Vijayanagar finds itself surrounded by far weaker nations. The Sangamas have allied with the reedy kingdom of Andhra, agreeing to protect them from incursions from Bahmanis in Orissa. Though nominally Vijayanagar subjects, the small Malabari kingdoms, as well as the Raja of Mysore, are largely left to their own devices. The time may come when the Raja requires more of them. The empire's recent conquest of the Tamil kingdoms has not gone entirely smoothly. Relations with the influential Tamil trade guilds are poor and must be repaired before the empire undertakes further conquest in the area. More direct vassalage is asserted over Jaffna in northern Lanka, where the small Tamil nation enjoys Vijayanagari protection from the Buddhists of the Kotte and Konde kingdoms. The Vijayanagari Empire distributes land to its most loyal and prominent generals in a system known as Nyankara. The Nayaks, provincial governors, administer the lands granted to them and carry the responsibility of raising armies for the Maharaja. Though the Nayaks have thus far been effective, the Raja may be wary of must be wary of overly ambitious generals who may covet the throne for themselves. Oh, similar. Yeah. So I'm thinking that might, if I do this achievement, like, and really, like, carry it out, I would do it as Vijayanagar. Because I've already formed Hindustan as Bengal. And I know that Hindustan and Bharat share a lot of the same ideas, but I think they kind of get them in different order. And some of their military ideas, I think, are slightly different. For instance, I think Hindustan gets better cavalry than Bharat does. I think Bharat gets like better generals or better infantry. I can't remember. Okay. So some of this stuff has got to be done like well ahead. Alright, so we have to fight Bakhmanis like early. And Bakhmanis is stronger than us at the start, right? They have 19k men. We have... Oh, we got... So we're slightly stronger. Do we have a truce? Doesn't look like it. I imagine, though, Bakhmanis, obviously, because they're Muslim, they'll have better access to stronger allies. And we already start with low crown land. That's not good. Bakhmanis is Shia, though. That might help a little. Do they? I didn't even look at that. Let's see. Aggressive expansion. That might be useful, but honestly, I would probably start with the discipline and siege. Would probably be the Shakti. Let's check our traditions and ambitions. So we start with plus 10% infantry combat. That's pretty good. Plus one advisors is nice if you're trying to farm for a specific one. You get mercenary manpower as your ambition? What? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense with them having like the regional governors, like they're responsible for raising the army. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. That's just a weird cap for your country. Like, ugh. I mean, you do start off with some stronger traditions. Like the 10% infantry combat is pretty good. Trade power is okay. Cavalry combat, okay. Stab costs, not too bad. The tolerance, no, that's not very good. The yearly prestige, not good. Diplomat. By the time you get this far, you shouldn't have to worry too much about diplomacy. Especially if you're taking diplomatic ideas. 5% discipline. Always good. Always strong, especially at the late game. Bakhmanis, what are their ideas? Okay, they get cavalry combat to start and the army tradition, so their generals will be better. And they're also they're Muslim, so they have better cavalry to begin with, and they can have more cavalry too. That's annoying. Oh, they do have a vassal, Talinga. Oh, these guys have fort defense and mercenary maintenance. Oh, that's great. That's not annoying as all hell. Okay, yeah, I could see why Bakhmanis has a little bit better start. What do our guys start with? Jaffna, what do they start with? Production efficiency and religious unity. Oh, great. Mmm. Interesting. Patronize local gods. What are some other things they have? Integrate Jaffna. Restore rule over Mysore. In Tamil insurgency. Oh, they get claims on Aden? Interesting. Yeah, yeah, that's what you. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because there are all these small Hindu guys. I imagine you can vassalize some of these guys through Diplo, right? I'm assuming some of these could be Diplo vassalized. Yeah, because Bakhmanis are Shia. Most of these guys are Sunni up here, so there's going to be some animosity there. Their ruler's better, right? Yeah, their ruler's better. So they'll probably hit Tech. They'll probably hit Miltech 4 before you. That's annoying. Okay, we already have enemies in Jaunpur and Malwa. Oh, and they can't ally Orissa, and that's good because Orissa is going to be like a target of Andhra, I think. Can I ally Jaunpur? Not immediately. Free coring? Ooh, interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a lot of cores. Holy shoot. Yeah, because like you have these three are your cores, but the rest are Bijapur. A couple of these guys would be our vassal if we asked them very nicely. What I think I would do is I'd try to take out Mysore first, because that's one of our missions, and they have some really nice development, and they don't like us. And that could probably call in some of these little guys. And I would maybe try to, like, Diplo vassalize one of these dudes. The only problem is, will our vassal actually get their claims quick? Because that's gonna be annoying. Let's go ahead and Okay, we don't have to rival Bengal immediately, which is good. Can you guys hear the game audio, by the way? It doesn't look like you can. It says game capture's going. Let me double check that. No, I don't hear it. Okay. Game capture is a lie. You need to put on your desktop audio. Alright, there we go. We can afford some advisors to start. That's good. That's right. I always forget the Indian estates. I should take expansion zealotry. Because we have a lot of guys who aren't Hindu around us. But there are some guys around us who are Hindu. Should do religious diplomats. I'm going to hold off on supremacy for just now. I would love to give out the monarch privilege stuff, but we already start at low crown land. I don't want to, like, get to nothing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and release that other guy. Because we could take our cores back, but give the rest of them to... Vijay into Siam. Bijapur. Why can't I release Bijapur? Interesting. Do the Marathas not have the manpower estate? That's annoying. The Jains are... Okay, so the development cost, state maintenance... that's some crown... No, that doesn't cost crown land? Okay, yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to take indebted to the Jains. We'll take giant bookkeeping. Do they not have the prestige thing? I think it was under the Marathas. And then we have the Vaishyas. What do they have? They're also kind of, sort of burghers. I am going to hire a free company if I can. Just to save on some manpower while we're sieging. Let's see. And, you know, it seems like they want us to play with mercenaries. It seems like that's something Vij might want to do because of the mercenary cost. It might be fun to do a Vij mercenary idea at some point because, you know, that might be a little fun. It's something different, at least. And I had a lot of fun doing the... ooh, this guy's a really good leader. I had a lot of fun with the Switzerland achievement. Going mercenaries with the Swiss was really fun. Our missions require us to have some decent... Normally I would do galley combat, but ship trade power, maybe not a bad thing. Hesse? Do they have a special achievements as Hesse? $50K mercs. Well, yeah, then taking mercenary ideas with Hess would be pretty fun. Yeah, no, that's absolutely something you should do as Hess. You should, yeah, you're right. That would be fast. You can't have loans with that one, right? Gujarat, they'd be a decent ally. I love the music down here in India. It is very, for very obvious reasons. If you ever played Final Fantasy XIV, the city of Rajasthan has some music that sounds very, very similar to this. Do we have an heir? We don't. No, we do. He's not very good, so I'm going to put him in charge of the army. Also, going to focus Mill. We're already at Diplo limit. I need another vassal so I can take that that estate privilege. Let's prevent the loans from getting a little higher. Let's just turn down army maintenance for a little bit while we wait for our spy network to finish. Wow, you can have a lot of manpower at the start for these guys. Coaching's not even going to come in on these guys. Alright, who would be our next target after them? Probably Vinod. Or Maduri. I think Maduri, because they're not, like, sucking up to us, so we'll start on them next. Yeah, like this, with this setup, we're still gaining manpower monthly, even though we're at war, and even though we're doing 2 sieges. That 3 siege guy in that mercenary company, he's going to be a massive boon to us. Hopefully he stays alive for a little while. Alright, Mysore is done. Shame we couldn't get one of their allies in to vassalize. But, you know, can't win them all. is expensive. That is expensive. Oof. And just like that, we're a great power. Okay, so their allies will defend them. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll take another loan. Annoying, but needs to be done. I don't want to lose development at this early stage. Are they allied to all three of those guys? Wait, so they're allied to Calicut, which are these... wait, where's Calicut? That's these guys. So why... Oh, they're in the Trade League. Okay, where are the other guys? They're up there. He thinks I have a plan. Co-belligerate Calicut. Vassalize them. Take Madurai for myself. And then maybe also vassalize Kalindi or... Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let's try this. Actually, what are these guys' ideas? Malabari, are these Malabari too? Mercenary, yeah, okay. I think I vassalize one or two of these guys, and then, or like one of these guys, give the other one's land to that vassal, and then take Madurai for myself. Oh shit, we start with 3 heavies? Fuck yeah, dude. air gets even more movement speed, that's pretty sick. We already have alliances with these guys, so these aren't making our Diplo relation limits go up. So. I don't know why now we can go through Kalinga. We are farming some decent army position to start the game. You can go over here, help siege that down. You two, over here. Who did I co-belligerate? I think I co-belligerated Calicut. So you're going to become my vassal, right? Not quite yet. Would you become my... Which one's stronger? They're about the same. These guys already have an entrepot, so they would be the better choice, I think, for the vassal. We'll get there. We'll get there once we siege down these other guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, Kalindi. I don't know if it's worth... I think I'm just going to get the war reps for that mission I have, to have 3 war reps from people at a time. take your money as well. Calicut. I like your green map color better too, so will you be my vassal? Who was the actual ally? Calicut. Okay. So I think they're the ones that co-belligerated. So yeah. But just in case, what's the damage on vassalizing these guys? 14. About the same. 10 aggressive expansion. These guys, it's 6 because yeah, they're co-belligerated. All right. They will become my vassal. Give me your money. I'm going to take this land from these guys. Actually, I'll do it from this peace deal. So it won't cost me any additional Diplo points. But I would like more money, but that's fine. We'll just do this. We're going to core this up. And Calicut. Oh, we do have increased levies. It's just a completely different symbol. And we're going to give subject rights. So we'll have a little bit more. And from here, subjects. Calicut will grant you the province of Kenora. Cool. And we'll royal marry them. Calicut already has some cores on Cochin. Great. Bakmanis has allied those Sri Lankan guys. How to get around that? Probably can't. Probably will have to deal with them. We'll need to remember to station my army there. Get the Buddhist guys out. And then... or the Sri Lankan guys. And then we would deal with... Mahmanis. What did this stabilize you on? Do you have a church? Oh, you have a royal. Why did you royal marry them? You assholes. You're like... Ugh. Alright. Rottenpur, you know... They might be useful to, like... distract some of their armies. Yeah. Hey, we captured one of their trade vessels. Hey, we can get some innovativeness. Oh wow, we did beat Manis to level 4. That's a big tech. I imagine they'll get it before too long, though. We've got some really good trade goods. Those cloth, silk, and iron. Your country's at war into a Maharaja. War is a family business. Your son, Mallikarjuna, has been appointed general to lead the Vijayanagar armies to victory. Your daughter has also taken a keen interest in the war, studying warfare alongside her religious education. One night, a guru retells the story of Bala Tripurasundari, the young goddess who fought alongside her brothers, who sought for combat out of curiosity. Your daughter listens transfixed, and learns how Bala's mother again and again tried to curb her child's wish to go to war. When she later approaches you, you already know her requests. Go with the wisdom of the goddess. The enemies of Vijayanagar shall tremble before you. Gain a general with 0 tradition. 0 tradition. And but 10 prestige, or we could lose 5 prestige and gain 20 Diplo power. Well, fuck it. Maybe you should have gone with the Diplo there, but it was only 20 points. I should have done an Admiral. I haven't done an Admiral yet. Alright, we're going to give this to our vassals so they can waste the admin. Coring it up. losing our great power status. Interesting. Oh, it was already a state. That's why it was so expensive. That makes sense. Okay. $5K. These guys have $1K. I think. Gujarat and Orissa would come in. Which is the best one for declare on? I think Raichur. There's still a Miltech down on us. So. Ooh, someone else has declared on them independently. Looks like. Alright. Jaffna. That will give Jaffna a bunch of land. We'll have some war reps coming in. The autonomous nature of our Tamil possessions has been the perfect environment to build a pace of powerful local strongmen. The man in question, known as Chalapa, has requested to be allowed to serve as a general, and it seems content to act within the internal structure of an empire. It is, however, generally assumed that a man as ambitious as him must have his eyes set on much higher goals than a position in the army. While it's easy to deny him the honor he seeks and try to isolate him politically, we run the risk of distancing ourselves of someone in control over so much of our economic heartland. On the other hand, it is perhaps would be most prudent to strike at him now instead of prolonging a conflict that many feel is inevitable. Tamil Grandee Kudalore. If I wasn't at war, I would do the separatists now. So that's just Kudalore that gets that to the end of the game. But we do gain a bunch of autonomy elsewhere. Let's do for now, keep our friends close and our enemies, keep them close. But obviously, eventually, we're gonna have to deal with him. I think. At least that's the way it sounds. We've already got one daughter general, we don't need another. Ooh. Did not pay attention. Oh, good. That was a stack wipe, even though it didn't say it was a stack wipe because obviously we he was stuck in our fort's zone of control. So, all right, cool, cool, cool. Bakhmanis has no soldiers and no manpower, so the war is over. We just gotta finish getting these forts down, get some occupations. Gain the core where? Oh, Nasik. Oh, cool. Hopefully I can actually take that land. Go ahead and end our alliance with Andra. Hey, free war exhaustion gone. You'll love to see that. Ah, they're a vassal of Gujarat. That's what it is. Okay. Do they just declare war because of our... What? Sorry. Cool. Alright, that is 100%. I can get our cores back. Take quartz. Ooh, it's 100, over 100%. Yeah. State that up. Alright, well, that was a pretty successful first war against Bakhmanis. Let's go ahead and create a new unit of just trade ships so we can start protecting trade. Maybe privateer instead. No, okay. get Miltech 5. Sorry, Orisa, I have enough soldiers to lend you. Sorry, bud. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna seize land again. Tech. Make our soldiers stronger. Let's take this opportunity to lower some autonomy. Hey, we're actually making money now, believe it or not. Alright, decent enough start. Decent enough start. Of course, we'll be making even more money once these cores finish up. And I should be able to go ahead and annex Jaffna. Should I develop? I think I need to also think about developing the Renaissance too. The problem is a lot of the land down here is jungle or hills. There's not a great option for it. Ma was declared on Bakhmanis. No surprise there. Sorry, boys. No troops. I'm not giving you soldiers. Also, while I'm here, I should also mothball my forts. Because I don't have any rebels at the moment. Ooh, Ming's already had the eunuch seize power. That's rough for Ming. Ooh, I should have released those guys. Hey, free stab? You love to see that. Now we'll have some prosperity building. Of course, the guy has... where's he gonna... Tanjore? Where's Tanjore? Tanjore... There, down there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that fort back up, raise our army maintenance, 21k. it'll hold, and I think it's 3 months, so that should give us enough time to get our, what do you call it, the army maintenance back up. Or the morale back up. Not the army maintenance. I'm just going to leave this open until it actually happens, and then that'll give me a little bit more time to get manpower. There we go. Okay, now we're at full. Okay. Alright, easy peasy. Okay, those guys up here. Oh, new government reform? Oh, I didn't realize we had a... Okay, so we have the Nyankara system, which we learned about in the intro, which is 15% national manpower and 100% vassal force limit contribution. Damn. Let's see. We have something that's empower the polygars. An extra 10%, which that's already part of our national idea, our infantry combat, and -5 dev cost. I think we're going to do that, because we might have to develop an institution or two, so yeah, we're going to do that. There are. I saw a couple of those. I wasn't going to give them out just yet because I didn't want to lose Crownland, but I'm actually at a decent part for Crownland. I might look into giving some more of those out. And of course, obviously, the state policies, I'll give those out too before I develop. I sometimes forget to do that, which is very dumb. But we have a lot of good trade goods down here, so we should be making... Once we get things under control, our trade situation and production efficiency is going to be pretty strong, I think. Yeah, it's kind of draining our manpower. I'll just pull back for now. These rebels... Oh man, we're going to have a bunch of rebels before too long. C'est la vie to the manpower and money coming in. I'm going to go ahead and annex Calicut, I think. And I'll think about getting a vassal up here somewhere. In fact, I may go ahead and... Well, I've already cored them. I should have released these guys before I cored that stuff. But the problem is I got a core on Nansik and I needed to get a route to it. I got a core on Nansik during that war, so that was just free land. No admin cost. I am at Tech 4 in every category, though. I think I am going to go ahead and start deving the Renaissance. Where's my cheapest province going to be? Tanjore. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. And I've already upgraded the entrepot there. Let's see. It is almost time to take the I don't see it anymore. The expansion zealotry. Probably before my next war against Bakmanis. Okay, Rathas. You guys remember when monopolies used to be worth a damn? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Just not. Okay, that might not be too bad. The promote Marathi development. Every Sinhalese, Dravidian, and Western Aryan, which is not Rajasthani or Mali provinces gained the following. It is Dravidian. So yeah, that would actually be a good one to do. So we'll do that privilege. Or Marathi development. Do the Giants have anything? I'm also going to consolidate loans here shortly, but I do want to finish up the okay. Yeah, nothing too powerful there. Okay, let's go ahead and just do development costs. Infrastructure. About halfway there, and we're already at Miltech 5 because we've been focusing on that. Plus, that cloth province is going to make us a lot of money. That's going to be a good one once it's finished. My Soren rebels. Go ahead and turn on the fort down here for that. I'm probably going to provoke those. Go ahead and provoke those guys. If... 30. Yeah, 30 down. Okay. Let's go ahead and provoke the Maratha. Wait, no, Maratha guys. Where are those? Goa. So those are going to be over here. Should get to that province before they cap. Yeah, okay, cool. Glad I turned that fort back on. Although it did not fully reinforce, so we can't dilly-dally too long. Those are good. Where's the next uprising? Madarian. Vijayanagar particulars will actually come up first. Where would they arise? Really, any of my provinces they could come up in. And they're doing it where I'm developing, of course. Love to see that. I should be able to get there before they... Alright. Let's make infrastructure again. Very close. Very close. Oof, Bakhmanis is on the way out. On the plus side, that should be an easy second war against them. Let's go ahead and give out the integration policy with these boys. We're going to annex them. I'm going to leave Jaffna alive for a little while longer to give them that last province down there. So close, but yet so far. Bakhmanis is no longer a valid rival. Malwa? Question mark? Yeah, I feel like I could take Malwa. It would be annoying, but I could take them. Timurids are having a great game. You'll love to see that. He says sarcastically, as they're going to be a huge thorn in my side later. We do have a new state we can make. I'm going to accept Tamil as soon as they have the Diplo points, and I'm not deving for Renaissance anymore. I think that'll be probably a good idea. I was hoping my heir would have died by now, but I don't know if that's going to happen. put him in charge of the armies, but he kept winning battles. Kept surviving sieges. Good for him. Good for him. On the plus side, even with full army maintenance, we're making 4 ducats a month. So. Inflation's probably brutal right now. Actually, not as bad as I thought it would be. Start building a spy network on this guy. Ooh, these guys would actually be good vassals. Should be able to get them fairly easily. As we ally them, no one should declare war on them. And we'll have the space open soon once Calicutt's done being integrated. Don't want to lose the stab. One more dev click should do it. I'm tempted just to do the admin tech, but or the admin points, but I'm not going to do that. I can start paying off some of these 1% loans though, and then. They took a lot from Orissa. Oof. They're going to be a pain to fight when it comes time to do it. Nah, not giving you any soldiers. Orissa, sorry. Don't need the favors. What are we at loan-wise right now? We're sitting at 7 loans. It's doable. I can just sell some titles and then seize land. Yeah. I'm still got a decent ratio of crown land, so that was not the worst idea. Let's repay these 1% loans. And then I'll take new burger loans when it's time to embrace the Renaissance, and then I'll start paying off the 3% loans. Oh, I can't even improve manpower anymore because it's so far ahead. Well, in that case, I will do 1 death. Okay. Didn't even need to do that. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and start spreading the institution here. And I can't quite get it anywhere else. That's fine. It'll give me more time to save some money up and pay off these loans. And then I have made probably some money left over for building some temples. I'm going to turn down the army maintenance because I'm not worrying about rebels at the moment. I've kind of fought all those guys. Riss is having a civil war of some type. Pretender rebels. A couple of stacks. We're making really good money right now. 10 ducats? That's not bad at all. When's our truce up? Just 5 more years? With Kote. I might declare on the Maldives. I think I can declare war on them. Probably I have to wait until who's that doing? Oh, these guys. They've allied with Malwa. That's going to be annoying. I mean, it's an easy war because of Gujarat. I'm going to wait until I vassalize these going. I'm going to give some land probably from Malwa to Baglana. Yes, this is our top priority. Stop that spy network. Let's see if we can't speed this up a little. Proclaim guarantee. Yeah, just a little bit more. Dang it. Fucking Janes. I don't want to seize from Jaffa. I want to seize from Calicut. Kumari. Oh yeah, we got a lot more ships now. Actually, I probably don't need these cogs at the moment. Need to vassalize these guys. Okay. What's our spread looking like? Decent. What's their Miltech? Are they Miltech 5 as well? They are. Okay, cool. They're not ahead of us. Gujarat would come in, and that would be more than enough, I think, for these guys. Because I don't remember Malwa. Wow, they've already taken their first idea. They've taken admin. Ooh, they do have good infantry combat. I've got probably double that, the 20%, because of the empower the polygars. Plus, I just have more men than they do. By quite a handful, so yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that's right. I need to do this. Yeah. I can summon the diet, and I will after the after this war. Gujarat shouldn't have claims on this. Ooh, Malwa has several more vassals than I thought they did. That's not good. That is not good. Still, they're smaller stacks. They'll spread out once they start sieging Gujarat down. I think if we If we attack them here, we should probably be able to beat them if Gujarat's going to come in. Yeah, they'll come in. That should be a victory for us. Yeah. Oh yeah, big stack. We're gonna do no war taxes, and I'm gonna forget to turn them off until like 10 years into the next stage, because that's what I do. Oh yeah, and that was a stack wipe too. No, it wasn't. They were able to escape. We need to take this. We need to take this forward. And why did I stop building the spy network? I should have kept that going. What am I doing? Those guys are just going to drain my manpower. They're not going to contribute anything to that siege. Making a little bit of money. Just a little bit. Take the legitimacy hit there. There we go. Wall breach. You'll see that. Keep this little army in reserve, actually. Defenders are deserting. That was a dumb idea to take that battle, Gujarat. I am nowhere near to back you up. Alright, there we go. I am going to go help... Ah, yes. Okay, lovely. I'm going to go help de-siege their land here with my big army. Just so Gujarat will stay in the... in the battle a little bit longer. Ugh, we're getting terrible rolls here. Oh, Gujarat's out. That's great. Come on. Ah, that 2-star general. Alright, well, let's just get out of this if we can. I'm not wanting to chase bad with bad here. Can I take this myself, I guess, if I can't give it to my vassal? Give me some war reps. Still give me 1 piece of land from Mewar. That's actually a good move by the AI because it declared on Akminadar. You know what? I need the war reps for the mission. Yeah, I think this is a decent, and we stole some land from Malwa, so not quite as glorious as I wanted, but the war reps will be helpful. I didn't realize they had that many vassals. That was my bad. I should have checked that. Should have checked that. Still, it was a victorious war. We're good. Mamluks, I guess, since they're so far away. I'm gonna stop focusing on mill? Question mark? Yeah, I think for right now, I'm gonna stop focusing on mill. Because we're already at the same tech with all of our neighbors, I think. Well, there's one neighbor ahead of us at 6. Is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Gujarat? No? I don't know who's 6, but I know there's a map view for it, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright, well, decent enough start. Again, the main achievement for this is to take Bakhmanis's capital, Bidar, which we'll take in the next war, I think. That should be a fairly easy one to do. They are guaranteeing the independence of 2 people, but they're still only allied to Kote. And that truce is going to be up in couple of years. Let's just get the unrest. I'll take the unrest. Let's get the trade efficiency guy. Summon the diet. Manpower of how much? 50%. Truce is going to be up in 4 years. Yeah, let's do the Marathas one, and I'll just turn down some army maintenance for a little while just to get my manpower reserves up. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the extra because we're losing it a little bit. I'm tempted. I almost want to go innovative, but I'm already behind on admin, and I've got a lot of land I'm still going to conquer. So I think I'm going to go definitely mill. The question is which one. I think quality, because that gives us even more infantry combat as the first one. Plus, our ships are going to be important when we start going to war against like people like Bengal and trying to get the foothold in Arabia. Plus, that discipline at the end is just... mwah. That's also a capper on our national ideas. Although, with our land, we might go quantity. Just for the manpower recovery speed, honestly. Or, I could go exploration. I haven't gone exploration in a long time in the campaign. Kind of head off the Europeans, maybe? Get some trade companies down here. Find Australia. Could be doable. I do think quality is probably the way to go. And I maybe should have kept focusing on mill, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're gonna jump up ahead in tech once we get the institution. We can sell it maybe to Ming. That would be good. I think once I take my next Diplotech, I am going to maybe start developing in the provinces aside from Tanjore, just like once or twice to maybe get it spreading a little quicker. Then maybe for the next idea group, we'll take Expo. And then Mercenary? Question mark? I mean, it does kind of play into our national idea stuff. Plus, the minus 25% military advisor cost is pretty good. Not a bad little idea. We got 3 loans left. I might be able to just pay those off before we get the institution. Especially if we keep our maintenance down. We could at least get, I think, the 144 loan paid off and then the 150. The 208 might take a little while longer. We might end up wanting to build some buildings and stuff. The thing is only to do 50%, right? Yeah, we can easily get to, I think, take the next idea. I mean, we're ahead by a decent margin on the military ideas. Go ahead and take the next one. Said our neighbors are at 6, but no one I'm actually going to fight here anytime soon. Delhi hung around. I'm assuming that they lost to their vassal, and then the vassal formed Delhi. But there's a scary Timurids coming. Okay, let's go ahead and start turning the maintenance up, because we're going to probably have some rebels soon. Actually, you know, I should be getting rid of some of this cavalry, now that I think about it. I don't need 6 cavalry. That was dumb. I'll save us a little bit on cash. And reinforcement costs, too, eventually. The cavalry was all healed, but... 7K Vinadai. That'll be plenty. Let's improve with just neighboring countries for a little bit. And our subjects. Siegeability. I think, gonna boost the stab once, just so I can start building prosperity again. Plus, if my ruler's about to die, it'll be nice to get some stab while I wait for that to happen and get the prosperity up. And like I said, I'm still waiting for that damn institution to show up. Lost my recruiter. Great. Lost some morale there. Let's see. Land maintenance modifier? Yes, we'll do that. You're playing on veteran. You're gonna make me look so bad, Reborn. That's fine. That's actually probably a good idea that one of us knows what the hell the other one's doing. It has a professional mode? Yeah, I completely forgot that too. Wait, is our width 22? Okay, it's 20. It is 22. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, well, that's obviously something we won't be using. Oh, shit, I forgot to turn the damn time back on. Would you guys... No, not quite. Not quite. I think if we bordered them, they would probably want to be vassals. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that that agenda done by the time our truce is up. Oh, well. You know what I am going to do? I am going to sell some titles and see some land back. Yeah, okay. And that instantly gets us what we need. I'm going to pay off these loans. Now wait to take the new giant loans until after the institution embracement. Spy network. Alright, I think it's time. We'll go in on Bakhmanis again. Yeah, they've got 8K men. I think just us and our vassals should be enough. Jaffna, do you have soldiers? You do. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh shit, these guys have just been hanging out. Hanging out over the coast there. Alright, gamers, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and then I'm going to declare on Bakhmanis, and we'll take as much as we can from them. And we'll see where we're at. But yeah, give me 1 second. BRB. patience there, gamers. Ah, we're so bad, boys, so bad. All right. Okay. I will call in Radipur because they don't. I think. Yeah, they won't have any. They won't have any claims on anything. I think Bidar is what we want to declare for, because that's like the most expensive province, right? Most dev, 13 dev. Yeah. We'll hold off on that right now. Yeah, sorry, manpower mission there. Time to siege. You're not getting any land from this, Orissa. Not if I can help it. Perfect timing on those particular lists. I want to embrace the institution before I take all this land, if I can. And I should be able to. And it's just going to cost me a little bit of monarch points. Again, this might not be a very long campaign. This might be something I do later. We now have it where we need it to be. So we're going to take the giant loans now. Cool. Ming, old buddy, old pal, would you like to have knowledge sharing? Question mark. They have loans. They have a lot of loans. Okay, fair enough. Pretty comfortable. Alright, we're making decent money now. Okay. This is going to go to Jaffna to core up. And I will pretty much immediately annex Jaffna as soon as I can. What was this war for? BT dubs? The Orissa war for what? Kaminar. Where is that? Right here. Yeah, we're not gonna give up that province if we can. I do want to kind of surround Andhra, but we'll see how much war score we got and how much stuff's going to take. Let's see, who actually cares? Just Bakhmanis. I don't really care what they care. Still pretty rough. What's... okay. Yeah, that'll be plenty, I think. The event, the Chalukya Imperial Capital happened. So I'm getting a bunch of permanent lands. Alright, so we can remove to Bidar. And that will become the new capital. It's renamed to Kalyana. And it gains 2 base production, 2 manpower, 2 tax, or we can do that in our current capital of Vijayanagar. Bidar, let's see. That's 16 development, but that would kind of put it at equal. Plus, it's the new capital, so it's like instantly cored, right? Though they are long gone, the Chalukya Empire went stretched from the Deccan to the Tamil kingdoms and remains a powerful memory. As our own empire has expanded and advanced, the poets and chronicles write as though Vijayanagar were the Chalukya Empire reborn. Now that we have seized the ancient Chalukya capital of Kalyana, located not far from the former Bakhmani capital of Bidar, we have an opportunity to relocate the court to the northern city so that we can fully claim the Chalukya legacy as our own. The traditional capital of Vijayanagar, the state of Vijayanagar, remains a great prestigious city, however, and allows us to forge an imperial legacy of our own. I wish it was more than just, that. I do think moving it north, that's a silk province and it's grasslands. This one, is this a trade center too? It is. I think we're gonna claim the desert. That'll save us a little bit of admin too. No, we still have to core it up. That is kind of shit. I wish I hadn't done that now. Oh well. It does move us out of that old trade node, though. Interesting. Okay, we need them not to exist. And, yeah, so that should be... Yeah, I think, Orisa just took them out for us. Oh, and we have to core it. Okay, so once the core is done, this achievement's over. Moa, you're gonna be a thorn in my side, aren't you? Let's keep building temples. Get our provinces up a little. Let's check out the great power rankings. Ming's number 1. We're number 2, interestingly enough. France is 3. The Ottomans are 4. But that's just because they don't have the institution. So once they get the institution, it's Jover. Well, not Jover, but, you know, the Ottomans are. Shit, I did not mean to hire that level 2 guy. Although we probably will be able to afford him once some of these cores are finished up, honestly. And once we finish building some more of these temples. And cores done. Hey, tell 2 families. Wow. Pretty successful stream, if I do say so myself. Yeah, we're just scraping by some money now. The Vaishyas are gaining a little bit of influence. Yeah, it is nice reborn. I was not expecting. I was just going to play around, see how things turned out, but the way it worked out with the alliances and stuff, Bakhmani's was an easy target. We were able to... grab some, you know, easy victories there. You know, once our overextension's down, we'll be making really good money. I think we can take out Andra. Maybe finally gain some stuff against Malwa. Because I think Orissa would come in on that front. Ooh. Why are Gujarat? Who are they fighting? Transoxiana Ottomans? Ooh. Poor Gujarat, man. That's a bad coalition to be in a war against. Not really a coalition, obviously, but... Our king's held around for a while. He's almost 70. That was a rough battle, but we held out. Sorry, Gujarat. It's a waste of manpower at this point. Alright. Well, I think this is kind of a good place to call it. I thought it would take us a little bit longer to get the Kazan achievement finished tonight, which is why I started this second campaign. I was like, alright, I'll dive in. But like I said, it just kept rolling pretty well. But yeah, I do want to thank everyone who came out tonight. Thank you for all the new followers. We picked up, I believe, 3 this evening. No, 4. Guitaric, Sin, and then Smeary came by and subscribed from over on YouTube. And we had another subscriber as well. I did not remember their name. I do apologize. I never saw the the pop-up, at least initially. But I would be, I do appreciate that, and I hope that they will return. I believe it's Anna, maybe, was the username. But I appreciate all you guys. They didn't talk in chat, so... But whoever stopped by, dropped the follow, I appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow night on YouTube. I'll be finishing up probably Assassin's Creed Revelations. I've been 100%ing the story stuff, and we're getting into the area before the last area. We've left Constantinople, so we're going to, I believe, Cappadocia, and we'll be dealing with the remnants of the Paleologos family there. And then after that, Thursday night, we'll be streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. We'll be back with some War Thunder. And then I'm not sure what the next game is. And Friday, I'm not sure either. With Easter Sunday coming up, I probably won't be streaming Sunday. Possibly Friday for a short period, and then probably not any Saturday as well. But there should be a Friday stream if nothing else. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who came out. I appreciate you all again, and I will see you all next time. And I'll think about maybe continuing this campaign, and we might be trying to do some more achievements maybe with this part of the world. India's getting kind of buff already. We've got a decent-sized Malwa. The Timurids are encroaching. Bengal's looking healthy. They've got their little corner kind of situated pretty well. But we can work something out, I think, if we chose to continue. Otherwise, I'll be starting another achievement run probably sometime next week over here. Yeah. Again, thanks everyone for coming out. I will see everyone next time, and I'm just looking to see what our next thing should be. The tax modifier, religious unity contribution. That's going to be nice, and just the simple. The reform progress break is always nice, though. We're making really good money. Of course, our monthly autonomy change culture conversion cost. I don't know that they'd be converting too many cultures. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah, for right now, I'm just going to go with the expanded royal court. But yeah, I appreciate everyone again. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.